Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 4 of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 7-0. They've now tied the series at 2 heading into Game 5. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Teddy Stankiewicz gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1.
No.
Wow, only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And there's a definite New England chill to the October air, 49 degrees at first pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
Now it will be the Cubs DH, Jason Kipnis. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. In there, strike two. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And that's the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. Hey now. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Greg Maddux has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Leading off.
Here's the first pitch
Red
to him.
Sox, the second baseman, Mike Biggio.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It
Batting
looks like
second,
to me that
the
the
right
moment
fielder,
isn't too big for him.
Ina.
He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robinson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Behind the runner to second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Biggio takes his lead at third with one away. This is foul right side. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run
Batting fourth,
took a pretty good hit after
the
that
left fielder,
strikeout. It's so much
JD
tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1.
Martinez.
Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 3-0 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
3-1 to Martinez. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. A payoff pitch.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
And it's fouled away. He's set. The 3-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More new inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air, out to right. Slaughter is there. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 8, Ian.
First pitch on its way.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Cubs are down.
Leading off.
First
for the
offering
Red
on
Sox,
its way.
the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Devers is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a
Batting
confidence
fifth,
boost than striking out the
baseman,
best hitters in the lineup.
Willie
Back to back to back.
Stargell.
He's looking really sharp right now.
Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Batting
Hard
first.
single up the middle.
The designated
Yeah, watch
hitter,
your lips right there,
Jason
Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Giambi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jason Giambi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now batting, Duke Snider.
The
He
center
takes
fielder.
his first cuts in this
Duke.
one with a man at first and 2 away.
Snyder.
As a look, now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Leading off for the Cubs,
First delivery
The
to
right
him
fielder.
on the way.
Jason
He's off 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
1-1.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Snyder is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher.
So 1 away here with the bases
Yadier
empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting up,
Stepping
The
up
third
now,
baseman,
Evan
number 2,
Longoria. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Out in front of it, strike 1. Longoria, a 25-year-old, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
A ball and 2 strikes. Popped high in the air. Stargell is He's under it near the mound, and the inning is over. 3 Striding in for Boston, Davy Grion, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Number 7, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Craig Biggio. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Slaughter, the former Detroit Tiger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Javier Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes on 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Next to the Cubs, the designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled toward right center field. Snyder will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Robinson. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Popped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Martinez.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Nettie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Rafael Devers comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire. And with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The first baseman, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Stargell. He reached on a single in his first try. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, nothing. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
He throws him on the fastball there. Kyle Schwarber is retired to kick off the inning. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looked like that swing was in slow motion, 2-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and a strike to count.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Martinez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jason Giambi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Now in the box, fielder. Duke Snider comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting. The catcher.
Stepping into the box, Davy Grillon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. As a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
As a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Count even now at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it is. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. No. 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slaughter moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 3.
So stepping in, Evan Longoria. He popped out in his first trip. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And that brings up Javi Baez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball one. That's popped up. Stargell in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batting. Designated
Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch.
Ball one.
Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Enos Slaughter.
The right fielder.
And that misses ball one.
One ball. Slaughter.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. In now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
A curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Digging in once again, Jackie Robinson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Kyle Schwarber is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired. 2 down now.
Number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Lined hard toward right center. Snyder will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 8.
At the plate, Willie Stargell. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Giambi, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 29.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Here's the first pitch to him.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery.
No. Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball. 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he pops him up back behind second base. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Ready for another chance? Duke Snyder It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The set and the 2-1. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Hayward. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Ian Happ 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
20-12, 1-2 to count.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Number 63.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Davy Grillon.
The catcher.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is right there, 1 down. Ready once again, Enos Slaughter. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, no.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3-2, full count. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Alec Mills enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Alec Mills.
Here's the first pitch to him. Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One for the Red Sox. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Evan Longoria. He doubled his last time through. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Slaughter is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Schwarber has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he'd set something nice for him.
The 1-1 pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Kipnis heads for the plate. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Cubs are on top 2-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
The first baseman, number 8.
Striding into the box, Willie Stargell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Dan Winkler takes over on the mound now, as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
In now, Jason Giambi. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago pulled ahead 3-2 in this World Series and are now just a single win away from a championship. Alec Mills takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 6 hits.